Done to this poor game.
I don't know. Okay. We have the sword beam, which makes it so that we can activate these things from afar, which is nice.
Yeah. Oh, there's the compass. Or ourselves?
Ourselves when you're transformed into Bunny Link. I forgot that the sprites also had set sprites for when they're... yeah. Like in, I played as Mario in one game I tried to do, and the Bunny Link for Mario was, Toad.
Huh.
Which was interesting. I hate this room with a passion, because it takes so freaking long.
I see why this room would be quite annoying.
Yeah. It's not hard, it just takes so long.
Yeah.
Definitely speeding this up. There we go. Alright, and then there's a chest in the room south of here that you can't get without the lamp, but we have the lamp, so we can get everything in this dungeon. So let's see what's in it. After we kill these guys. Boss key, okay. We need the boss key to open the big chests, so that's good. That we have that like before we get to the big chest. Forgot that we have to flip the switch. So we can't do the second dungeon yet, but I don't remember why.
It'll come to us.
Thank God. We don't need... I don't see why we couldn't do it.
Are we lacking an item? Just one?
Well, it's yellow. 1 second, let me figure this out. Dungeon. I have the book, which is what I need to get into the dungeon. But it's still yellow. What else do I need? I have the lamp and I have the book, which are two things that I need. I have no idea. Interesting. Oh, we're not in a rush to get there anyways. I think Dungeon 2 is my least favorite dungeon in this game. Desert Palace.
It's a bit annoying. I'll give it that much.
It's not the... I think it's my least favorite, but it's not the worst. There are worse dungeons that I appreciate more.
Yeah.
Like Ice Palace.
Ice Palace is annoying.
Ugh. It's creative yet annoying. What's in the big chest? Well, there's the red cane.
Christ. What did we do?
I don't know.
Like, seriously, like, game, thanks for the luck, but... Can we actually have some, like, pain? Maybe a little bit of suffering? Not, like, boring to watch as we just get these items as if it were vanilla, but at a much higher rate than vanilla?
Here's the boss. And we have the map and the compass, so this will be an item. Damn it. I'm not the greatest at this boss.
Storm is a piece of shit.
I forgot to flip the switch, so I don't get the access to these hearts in the pots down there. The red ones take so long to kill. Even with the Master Sword. Alright. And he's dead.
Trolldorm dead. Alright. Well.
Okay, heart container. Whew. We got the Tower of Hera. Oh, and yeah.
And done.
And that's a full roll of hearts.
Jesus Christ.
It's 10 hearts. Alright, Tower of Hera's done. Now we can go...
What do we do to this game?
Oh, we have the Master Sword, so we can go beat Agahnim too.
Yeah, we can.
I think we might need to, because there's no other way to get into the Dark World. Besides this thing down there, but... Let's do other stuff first, because we can't do anything in the Dark World until we have the Moon Pearl. I mean, there's one thing we can do in Death Mountain, but we can only get there with the Golden Gauntlets. Or are they just gloves in this game? Let's go to Eastern Palace.
Alright.
We don't have enough for the flippers. Well, 3 away from getting the flippers item, which we could get as well. There's also 3 chests in the back of Sahasrala's house that we can get.
Right.
We could also, next time we're in the area, in like the Lost Woods area, now that we have the book, we can see what is in the Master Sword pedestal. The book tells us what's in those locations. Because it can translate the language. Because I believe in the vanilla game, it tells you the Master Sword, like, it's like, has some spiel about the Master Sword. Sahasrala has an item that you can't get until you get the green pendant, wherever that is. And it's in the Dark World, because it's not on this map. Okay.
Actually just cheating at this point. We've gotten so many items in such a short amount of time.
To be fair, there's a lot of heart pieces, so the heart pieces I'm not too surprised, but the other items, I'm like, jeez. Alright. Honestly, the item I'm most surprised about is the bow. Because I have never... I mean, and the silver arrows, I guess. But I have never... Like, I've never gotten the bow this early when playing this. Like, every single time, it's always in, like, some way late...
Yeah, it's far away.
Dark World dungeon. And I don't get it for, like, 3-4 hours. And that stops, and that, like, hinders my ability to do so many things.
And now...
Now it was, like, the 3rd item we found.
Yeah, that was really interesting.
Ugh.
I'm not gonna get over the fact that we're just a little key carrying a shield.
The
And
shield
every
just-
once in a while... Like,
Where does the sword come from?
I don't know. Maybe he's just jumping up and stabbing people with, like, the end of his key?
Maybe. And then it just, like morphs into the Master Sword.
Take less time than Zelda 1 did.
Oh my gosh, it might.
It does. I'm going to be severely disappointed.
I don't think it's going to, because there's a lot of just busy work to do, like beating all the dungeons. God! That's the cape.
So, as I was saying earlier, we're going to beat the game in this run-through. Like, just give us that much time and it'll be done.
God.
I shouldn't have opened our mouths. We shouldn't have opened our mouths.
No. I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Let's do. at this point done so like long.
Okay, another chest. Boss key. I assume so. We didn't get that. We need the map and the compass still, too. And I believe there's only 2 more chests and in the heart container. So there'll be 1 more item. Okay, so there's 2 more. There's a chest and a heart container left. And one of them's going to be the compass, the other one's going to be an item.
So one of them is kind of pointless, the other is actually useful.
Unless we get a rupee. But we don't actually need to beat this dungeon to beat the game, because it's a pendant.
Right.
And we only need all the crystals to get to Ganon's tower.
Right, but at the same time, like, we should have to get an upgraded sword.
Mm-hmm. But no, but it might not be a sword. The Master Sword pedestal might not be a sword.
And it can be something really janky.
Yeah, so we should probably go check on that before we wait too long. Because if that's like some rupees, we don't actually need to beat all of these dungeons. So like, if we get the map and the compass, then if we don't get the map, if we're missing the map or the compass by the time we get to the boss, then we can just leave the dungeon, because we don't need that. We know it's the map or the compass.
But at the same time, I do think that we should just go through the dungeons just to see
Yeah.
what items they might have.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly, because we might need it. But like, at this point, if this is another dungeon, I'd say, oh, let's go beat the boss, because the heart container is going to be a different item.
Okay.
But if like that chest was the item and the compass was the boss item, then I'd be like, hey, let's just not worry about it. You know, because there's no more chests, just the boss heart container. Okay. Damn it. Thank you. I lost a lot of hearts, but eh.
Losing that many hearts doesn't really matter when you have, like, an entire row.
Yeah. Because normally, like, we still have way more hearts than we should at this point in the game.
You should only have, what, by this point, like,
3? Because this is the first dungeon.
Maybe 4?
4 if we went out of our way to find heart pieces. So 4 is like, hey, the game's rewarding you for exploring first.
And here we are sitting at a full row.
Yeah. Alright.
You can only kill those guys with bows.
Yeah. The red ones you can only kill with arrows. Normally it takes 2 hits, but we have the silver arrows, which is nice. Jesus!
Okay. I remember earlier on when you said, I don't think we're going to need to keep track of how many rupees that we've lost.
Well, it goes up to 9,999.
I know, but like we're like a 20th of the way there.
Yeah, but we're gonna spend 500 in a minute on the flipper item. Oops. These guys
I
are
hate
so
this boss.
easy.
Parallel
It's
worlds.
dead.
Because it's a mini boss
Yeah.
in a room where it can knock you down and reset it.
So that was not worth it. That was only 10 arrows. But hey, we have the pendant. Eastern Palace done.
I mean, whatever the Master Sword is, it could be useful.
Yeah,
Could be.
and as I said, we should go check on that at some point. We don't have much else to do. Like, we have... Here. Can I do this for you guys? No, I can't because of the way it's set up. But we have the flipper to do. We have Agahnim we can beat and go to the Dark World. And we have some of the Desert Palace we can do. I don't know why we can't do all of it. It says it's yellow for some reason. Let's go for Desert Palace.
Yeah.
Because I want to figure out why we can't beat it. And also get that... I believe it was only a heart piece, but whatever. So I'll just save warp, because it's closer this way. To my house. The ocarina would be useful, actually, because it's a teleporter. And it is required later on.
A Link Between Worlds, where
You see the bell?
even after she's gone.
Yeah, the broom just picks you up.
You know, Link would be a great HM slave. He knows strength, cut, and fly.
Yeah.
Like, this man loves grass more than any other thing, like, in existence.
Yeah. The hammer and the hook shot are going to screw us over, though. Those are 2 items we need.
Yeah. Is the shovel necessary? I forget.
We already used the shovel. The shovel's only necessary to get 1 item, and that ended up being 20 rupees. Because you get the shovel from the guy in the Dark World on the stump, and then you go back to that area in the Light World and dig something up. Other than that, it's completely useless. Right. So we've already used it, and it's not important anymore. Normally it's the ocarina that's buried.
Right. I forget. Is there a funny way to kill Ganon in this game?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Because last time we tried it, Ganondorf spent about half an hour
Yeah.
playing tennis.
Because the bottle... Well, it wasn't because of the bottle, it was because he kept reflecting it over and over and over again. There would be times where it gets hit like the first time it reflected back, and then there's times where it would be like the 20th time. Oh, I know why we can't beat this dungeon. We need the Pegasus boots.
Right.
Because there's an item on a ledge that could be a key. It's normally a key, but it could be something else. If it's like the map, then we can beat the dungeon. Because that's randomized too.
Yep.
In this room. We can't beat it as a key. And that's where the boss chest is, so I don't think I can do this area yet, but I'm just going to make sure. Yeah. So there's 1 chest we can get, and then there's the ledge piece we can get. And that's this chest. Moon Pearl!
So, we've been recording this segment for?
Let's see. Where's my phone? There it is. Alright, I've got a graphing calculator right here. Let's do this. It'll be faster. 9, 4, 6, 5, 7 divided by 30 divided by 60. About 50 minutes.
Okay, so in less than an hour, we have gotten the Master Sword, the bow, lantern, silver gauntlets, the Moon Pearl.
I don't.
More stuff. I just...
We could... Once we get Agahnim, we could do so much in the Dark World.
Worth going to kill Agahnim right now.
Oh, I already went in here. God damn it. Okay. So I don't believe I can finish this. I don't believe I can do anything else in this dungeon except for get that heart piece on the ledge. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then we can come back when we have the Pegasus boots. But hey, I'm glad we checked here because we got the Moon Pearl. Which would have been important to do before we go fight Agahnim.
Yeah.
Is this a fairy fountain?
Technically, couldn't we have soft locked ourselves?
No. This game will, one of the additions to the randomizer is if you're in the Dark World and you save and quit, you will go back to the Light World. It's,
okay.
Yeah. Oh, no, and we had the Mirror Shield. Never mind. No, that's if we didn't have the Mirror Shield. Oh, gee, 1 more piece of heart, and we got another heart container.
Wow.
Save warp time. So we got 1 of the chests in the dungeon, and we got the desert ledge.
So we've only beaten 1 dungeon, and yet
we've beaten 2. We've beaten Tower of Hera and Eastern Palace.
And we're closing in on our 2nd row of hearts.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna go get the flipper item because it could be something useful and it's the last thing we can do before we can fight Agahnim. Because it's way over to the right, and we have to go like, give 500 rupees to King Zora, and he's like, here, take the flippers. So it could be 20 rupees, in which case we wasted 480 rupees, or it could be the hook shot, you know, or it could be the flippers. Who knows? I'd like the flippers. The flippers would be nice. God damn it. Here we go. Alright, and there's also something we can get here once we have the mushroom. So we can give the mushroom to her and then come back, and normally you get the magic powder, but that'll be something else.
Right.
Down here. I'm curious, if I say we've beaten Agahnim... Okay, so we can do a couple things, not too many things. But we can do a couple. We can do the entirety of, or almost the entirety of Palace of Darkness. We just don't have the hammer, so we can't do all of it. But we can get a whole bunch of chests in there, meaning that the hammer could be in there. So that might be worth doing if we don't have much else to do, because there's a whole bunch of chests.
Definitely.
Damn it. There's also this item, just a piece of heart. We need the flippers to get that item, so.
Instead, we're gonna get the... Man, these river swords really are just... You put it, any Zora in a 2D Zelda game just sucks.
That's not true, actually. The Zora's in Link Between Worlds is really nice. Really nice.
You know, I kind of forgot about those.
50 rupees. We only wasted 450 rupees. Nice.
It could have been worse.
Okay, so we got that. So now the only thing we can do is go fight Agahnim.
Oh.
That's the only green square on the map. I'm gonna come back in for that last heart. Go. And let's head to Agahnim. Oh, so interestingly enough, I'm going to show this off because we can. But normally you need the Master Sword to hit that. But it is in the logic that you can get through if you have the cape. So if we still had, so if we still had the first sword but we got the cape, we'd still be able to beat Agahnim.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
It would take longer for sure, but...
Yeah, because these guys take forever even with the Master Sword. I've had to do it before. But having the sword beam is very useful. I'm just completely demolishing these guys. A lot of these chests have to be keys. I believe there's no actual item chests in this area, because there's only enough chests as there are keys.
Yeah, the sword beam makes this area a joke.
Yeah, it really does. And normally you're supposed to have the sword beam to get here, because this is after you get the Master Sword. There we go. The key. No, not this way. This way. There we go. And we're out. Oh wow, I like how this room isn't dark, because the light is still lit in the other room. That's pretty funny. I didn't know that it carried over like that. Wow, how did I not get hit by that? I like how you can reflect the arrows with your sword beam.
And yet another 20 rupees.
Yeah. Alright. We're getting there slowly but surely. Okay, I got hit. Damn it.
How's the sword beam?
I believe there are hearts before we get to Agahnim, though, so that's nice.
It's not dark anymore. The windows on the wall, so...
Yeah. Alright.
20 more rupees. I remember there was a grinding spot in A Link Between Worlds just outside of or inside of Hyrule Castle, where you could go in and then just grind out 40 rupees real quick.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't remember entirely. It's been so long since I played that game. I would totally play it, like, again, like on the channel, but I don't have a way of capturing my 3DS. Which is why when you're talking about the DS Zelda games, I said that I have them on Wii U Virtual Console, so I could potentially do those.
That's one of the failures of the DS.
Well, I mean...
It's capturing...
I mean, not really, because Nintendo didn't design any of their consoles in with the idea of capturing in their mind.
Fair enough.
That's more of a you know, downside of portable consoles rather than a failure.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
Or number 6.
This place is a gauntlet. Or is it, I guess it's actually technically pronounced gantlet, I learned.
What?
I'm losing so many hearts.
It'd be gantlet.
Because it's spelled G-A-N-T-L-E-T. Gauntlet is the thing you wear. Gantlet is fighting a whole bunch of enemies.
Oh.
I don't want to die in this room. Come on. That worked. Poke off the edge.
He pushed you off the edge. The same.
Oh, there aren't any hearts. Damn it. Whatever. Aghanim's really easy, so it doesn't matter too much. Come on, Agahnim. This is one of 2 places you have to slash a curtain or something to get into the next room. They had a lot more potential than they used. Damn it. I'm bad at dodging those.
Parry. Willingly.
There we go. That's gonna be lightning. There we go.
A game this old still holds up to today's standards.
Yeah. He's almost dead. That's lightning. He can only fire lightning from that one spot, and if he doesn't turn towards you when you're on the side, then that means he's lightning. And he's dead. And it takes me straight to the Dark World. I wish he healed my hearts at that point, but he... Oh no, he does! Okay, never mind.